Hello everybody. Today we are gonna discuss the social issue online addiction. This video will be split into 4 parts and we will jump into the conclusion at the end.
Video game addiction is hypothesized to be an excessive or compulsive use of computer games or video games, which interferes with a person's everyday life. Possible causes. Some theorists focus on presumed built-in reward systems of the game to explain their potentially addictive nature. Many video games rely on a cycle of activities that involve rewarding the player and driving them to continue through another cycle, retaining them in the game. There are 4 negative impacts of gaming addiction. They are relationship between families, academic result, unhealthy living habit, and financial effect. Bad relationship with family. Those who isolate themselves from others in order to play video games may miss out on family events, outings with friends, or other events in the short term. If this continues to happen, addicts may find themselves without any friends at all. Academic effect. Another consequence of game addiction is academic effect. These games can also be very time-consuming, leaving addicted gamers with less time to focus on their education or career and causing them to have poor academic results. Unhealthy living habit. Someone addicted to video games will often avoid sleeping or eating proper meals in order to continue gaming. While the short-term effects of this may include hunger or fatigue, it could eventually lead to a sleep disorder or diet-related health issues. Financial effect. Other long-term effects of video game addiction to consider is the financial effect. Video games and video game equipment can be very expensive, especially when factoring in recurring costs such as the high-speed internet connection required for online multiplayer games.
Porn addiction means a person viewing too much pornography, with or without masturbating, loses control over whether or not he or she will engage in that behavior. Porn addicts look at and use porn compulsively. Did you know 12% of the websites on the internet are pornography? 80% of men between the ages of 18 and 30 view pornography monthly, and over 95% of men have clicked into porn websites. As with drugs of abuse, pornography triggers a chemical response in the brain that feels pleasurable. It has a relief of boredom and it copes with negative feelings or situation. In this way, the addict creates and uses that high as a way to avoid experiencing depression, anxiety, and the consequences are disintegration of relationships with family, friends, and romantic partners. The best solution is to get other interests instead of just watching porn all the time. Sport is also another great choice because it helps consuming energy and makes you tired, so people will stop watching porn.
Social networks are massively addictive. Most people check and interact on social sites constantly throughout the day. Never stop themselves looking at the screen. They have no idea how much actual time they spend on social media.
created using Powtoon.